Greetings everyone and welcome to Salvation Sunday School News. Today we have a lot of news to cover, so let's get started. All the way from Sacramento we have an awesome special guest. Take a look.
Hey, what's up, Captain Juan? How are you?
Why, hello there! Is this Cat Phrasavath?
Yes, it is me in the flesh over the computer. I'm currently right now at Sacramento Citadel, which is definitely not in Cal South Division, but it is in Del Oro Division. So, yeah, I'm over here in the Del Oro Division, and I'm the youth worker here.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Tell us, Kat, what kind of activities are you doing over there?
Currently, we do Sunday school on Zoom. During the week, we will be starting family nights here at the Corps, and that's going to be over Zoom as well. And it's going to be 6 weeks where we're going to do Olympic-style like competitions and stuff. And then Friday nights is usually teen nights, and so we will be able to meet in person, of course, socially distanced. We'll be meeting in person for the first time since March.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Are there any big events brewing up over there in Sacramento?
Yeah, so the weekend of the 25th, so September 25th through the 27th, our division is actually having a divisional youth retreat. This year's theme is Crave, which is based off of the verse from Matthew 5:6. And it says, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for God's approval. They will be satisfied." And so it's going to be pretty cool. I've heard some pretty good things. We'll have guest speakers. All of the Del Oro youth that sign up, they'll get a DYR bundle that has like hoodie and like a keychain and some cool like cell phone wallet thing. So that's what's going on here in Del Oro and Sacramento.
Wonderful. Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the Del Oro division and you would like to be a part of this awesome virtual youth retreat, go ahead and get in contact with the Divisional Youth Department of the Del Oro Division.
Or if you're at the Corps in Del Oro Division, then you could also reach out to your Corps officers or your youth director there.
Wonderful.
Take it away, Captain Juan. Well,
thank you, Cat Phrasavath. Cat Phrasavath, I have a question for you. You have a lot of friends, I know that for sure, because I'm one of them. What I'd like to know is, do you have friends that are encouraging to you?
Yeah, I do. Several of them. One of my best friends, her name is Melissa. We've been friends over 10 years. We went to Biola College together, and during my time there, we actually stayed in the same dorm building. And she was my neighbor across the hall. We did have a few classes together while we were there, but something that really stood out to me was that she was constantly encouraging me and other people. She was always positive. She always had this really happy vibe to her. She was just a light, you know? You could be sad one moment, and the moment she walks in, it just makes everything better. She was always helping with classes when I struggled. She would bring me stuff if I was feeling sick. She would check up on me if I was stressing out about a big test. She would even study with me and help me out to make sure I passed all my exams. And most importantly, this is how you can tell you have good friends. They bring you coffee. So she brought me coffee all the time. It always made me feel valued and cared for and safe whenever I was around her. She was also encouraging others, and it was always cool to see her do that.
There's a really awesome video I'd like to show you, Kat, that expresses friendship in one of the highest levels. You see, friends are those that not only encourage you to be a better person, but encourage you to look at God, to seek God first in everything you do. Let's check out this video.
All right.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of 1 Kings, chapter 19.
For many years, God's people were ruled by kings who refused to listen to God. So God sent prophets to speak His words. One was a man named Elijah.
I serve the Lord.
Elijah did amazing things through God's power, like calling for rain after 3 years of drought and bringing a dead boy back to life. But being a prophet was a lonely, difficult life. After the evil Queen Jezebel threatened his life, Elijah fled to Mount Horeb.
God, I've been committed to you, but the people have turned their backs on me. I am the only prophet left.
God already had an answer to Elijah's pleas. A friend. Go back the way you came. Anoint Elisha from Abel Meholah as the next prophet after you. So Elijah tightened his belt and set out along the road. When he finally reached the town, he noticed several young men plowing with a dozen pair of oxen, and in the very last field he noticed one of the young men struggling to keep his oxen in line.
Get up there, Ham. Move along, Burger.
God, is that Elisha? He's just a small town kid. What does he have? Does he have what it takes to be a prophet?
But God had chosen Elisha, so Elijah tramped through the muddy field to greet the young man.
Elisha!
Elisha blinked in surprise when he saw the prophet.
Whoa, Burger.
Elijah marched right up to Elisha and threw his very own cloak over the young man's shoulders. It was a sign that God had chosen Elisha to be Elijah's assistant.
Me? You're choosing me?
Elijah turned and walked away. Elisha dropped the reins and ran after.
Wait, just let me say goodbye to my family. Then I'll come with you.
Go right ahead. I'm not making you do anything.
Yes, sir.
Right then and there, Elisha broke apart his plow and used the wooden pieces to start a fire. He cooked a meal and called all his family and friends over to share it with him.
I'm leaving to travel with Elijah. Goodbye, everyone.
Then Elisha set out on the road beside Elijah.
I don't really know how to be a prophet, or even a prophet's assistant.
That's okay. You'll learn.
So over the years, Elisha followed Elijah everywhere as a close companion and good friend, and he watched and listened intently as Elijah spoke God's words to powerful kings and did incredible things. One day, Elisha and Elijah left the town of Gilgal on the way to Bethel, and they both knew that God was about to do something very breathtaking. God was going to take Elijah up to heaven.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Bethel.
Elisha wasn't about to leave his friend to go it alone.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
At Bethel, the same thing happened.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
It happened once again in Jericho.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to the Jordan River.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
You do realize you're repeating yourself.
Together, Elisha and Elijah reached the banks of the Jordan River. The waters flowed dark and deep. Elijah removed his coat and rolled it up. And then he struck the river. Immediately, the waters parted to the right and left. Elisha and Elijah walked across the river on dry ground. They reached the opposite bank.
Tell me, what can I do for you before I'm taken away?
Elisha didn't want to lose his friend and mentor, Elijah, but he'd learned many things in the last few years.
Please, give me a double share of the Spirit God has given you.
Only the Lord can do that. But if you see me when I'm taken away, that means you will receive what you've asked for.
Elisha nodded, and the two men walked on in silence. Suddenly, a wild wind whipped up, and a chariot and horses appeared, blazing with fire.
Elijah.
The flaming chariot flew down right between the two men. It caught up Elijah and carried him up to heaven, driven by a strong wind.
Elijah, you are like a father to me.
Elisha stared into the sky until the last breath of wind and the final hint of flame were gone. Then in great sorrow, he tore his own clothes.
My best friend is gone.
Glancing down at the ground, he saw Elijah's coat. Carefully, he picked it up.
I wonder.
Elisha hurried back to the bank of the Jordan River. Again, the water flowed hard and fast. On the opposite bank, a group of prophets from Jericho watched.
Look, there's Elisha. But where's Elijah?
Across the river, Elisha twisted up Elijah's coat. He called out in a loud voice,
Where is the power of the Lord? Where is the power of the God of Elijah?
Then Elisha struck the water just as Elijah had done. And just like what happened before, the waters parted to the right and left. The prophets from Jericho stared in amazement as Elisha crossed the river on dry land.
The spirit God gave to Elijah has been given to Elisha.
It was true. Elisha had been faithful to follow and learn from Elijah for many years, and now God's spirit was with Elisha just as it had been with his friend.
Wasn't this an awesome video, Kat?
I love that story of Elijah and Elisha, which can be a tongue twister, saying both of their names in the same sentence.
Yes, try saying that 20 times. As you can see, Elijah helped Elisha get closer to God. Elijah picked Elisha to be his helper, to be his mentee. And as they grew, Elijah guided Elisha. Time and time came where Elijah would point Elisha closer and closer to God, to the point at the end, I don't know if you saw, he did receive a double portion because he was able to see the chariot of fire go as it took Elijah.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Very well, very well, very well. Oh, just a second. Is it today? What day is it today?
It is Sunday, September 20th.
Oh, all right, just double checking. Very well. Okay, thank you. My friends, it appears that today we get to give out some prizes. Let's give out some prizes today.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah! All right. I'm going to move my delicious coffee.
Put my party hat on.
I'm going to leave it. And last week, I built a really cool, really awesome car out of Legos, and I was guided by my friend Jonathan. He showed me how to put all my Legos into one Lego car.
Nice.
And let me tell you, he, in my opinion, is a master builder. Some of you sent in some really cool pictures of creations that you have. We're going to show them today. The first few that sent us pictures are getting a prize. How many? 5 of you are going to get a prize today. And Kat is going to present the prize, and I will present the winner. Are you guys ready?
Yeah! Woo!
Well, let's get started. Kat Phrasavath, tell us what the first winner is going to take home.
Well, Captain, our first winner is going to take home a breakout beast. Alright? They are mega. 3 mega breakout beasts with slime in them. Check those out. Got dinosaurs and everything.
Oh my goodness! Oh, the winner of this one is going to take home that awesome prize. And who is this winner? Well, it is Jackson from the Santa Monica Corps. Jackson, you get this awesome prize. Woo!
Jackson, congratulations.
Yes, so check out this awesome video Jackson sent in explaining how his awesome Lego creation works.
So this is my car. It's a big car. And first, I'd like to show you, it has a light. You can press this Lego light right there. It also has an engine on the inside. It has all the stuff. And if you look at the wheels and the gear, you can turn this gear and the wheels will turn. And on top, this is for like camping. You can unload this. You can unload this and get on top, and you can put the boat down with a flag on it. It also has a tent with a tarp, and you open it. There's this gun for hunting, a fishing rod with shrimp. And inside, if you take off the roof pieces, you can see a man sitting down and eating fish, and there's a plate in there. There's a driver with the steering wheel. There's this guy looking out in a hat. And if you want to get down, since it's really high, you go on the ladder, put it down, go on the ladder, then go down. And there's also this ramp, so if there's like anything big inside, you can put it down like that. And
say your name.
And my name is Jackson, and this is my car.
You're welcome, Jackson. Expect your prize to be at your doorstep sometime soon this week. All right, Kat, tell us what the next winner is going to take home today.
Our next winner is going to take home a Beauty and the Beast Belle doll. She is wearing a beautiful blue dress, and she is in mint condition. All right, but check this out. It is the same blue dress that she wore in the movie that came out 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago, 2017.
Wow! And this prize goes to none other than Alina from the Santa Monica Corps. Alina!
Yeah, Lena.
Way to go, girl! You will receive your prize in the next week. You are going to take home a very beautiful Beauty and the Beast doll. Belle is going home to you. Take care of her and enjoy your prize. Okay, Kat, tell us what the next winner is taking home.
Our next winner will be taking home a neon green Dodge Challenger SRT from RC Sports. It goes forward, backwards, left, right, and has a range of 80 feet. Batteries sold separately, but don't you worry, your youth department is going to send you some.
We are? Yes, we are! We're going to send you batteries as well. So don't worry about the battery problem. It's all taken care of. Expect your prize this week. Who is this winner? Well, it is Samuel from the Santa Monica Corps. You get this awesome prize. Woo!
Congratulations.
All right, the next prize is actually two prizes because they're going out to two brothers that worked together on a super awesome Lego creation, Lego car, that they've actually done a really good job. Kat, present the two prizes that these two gentlemen will be winning.
Well, Captain, our next two winners are going to receive a high-speed Cheetah King racing car. Wow, yeah, wow is right. This sounds like the fastest, strongest, coolest car I've ever seen. I wish I could have one. Also, batteries are sold separately, but don't you worry, guys. Your youth department's gonna hook you up with some batteries.
That's right. We've got you covered on those batteries. And now, who is gonna get this prize? Who will it be? Well, none other than two kids from Tustin Ranch. That's right. Two kids from Tustin Ranch. Can you guess who it is? If you think you know who it is, comment below. Comment below. Who do you think is gonna get this? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of these two awesome RC cars are Jonathan and Aaron! Woo! Jonathan and Aaron from Tustin Ranch, you guys are one of the coolest winners, and your creation is one of the coolest creations I have ever seen in my life. What? Look at all those spikes. Holy Toledo. How long did it take you guys to make that? Comment below. Let us know how long it took you guys to make that awesome creation. You guys can play with these RC cars at the same time. This has been one of the coolest Sunday schools ever, and we're just gonna keep on bringing out prizes. Next week, stay tuned, because we'll have more opportunities for you guys to win prizes. Until next time, I'm Captain Juan, and we have
Kat from Sacramento.
See you guys soon. Blessings, and take care.